Hi, my name is Jake Wild. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me in bed today. We're going to be talking about the season 2 finale of Euphoria through the golden tweets of my Twitter feed. If you haven't seen the Euphoria finale, I suggest you clicking off now because there's going to be spoilers. All the spoilers, every spoiler. Somebody dies, so you might want to go and watch that first. Let me just talk about the finale real quick. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Maybe even a 7.75 out of 10. But I will say that the juice of this episode was very impactful, very emotional, and almost it felt a wrapping up for Rue in a way. I know she's gonna be back season 3, confirmed. She got to see her life from a different perspective by watching Lexi's play. She obviously has a different outlook on life as she strolls through the school bus yard after leaving the play, after leaving Jules just sitting there wondering, bitch, where are you going? Let's get started. All right, tweet number 1. Cassie saying she'll gladly be the villain just before getting her ass whooped on stage in front of the whole school. I mean, what can we really say about that Maddie hasn't said through her physical body language? Watching Cassie get bitch slapped and then thrown into a brick wall was just satisfying. All of us were sitting there on Super Bowl Sunday waiting for the event of the year, Maddie versus Cassie, and what did we get? Nothing. It was depressing. And then the next episode, we got a recreation of the first episode where Maddie's banging on the door and Miss Sydney Sweeney's on the other side of the door like, yes, bitch, you should be upset because that was a mistake. That was even one of the biggest mistakes probably of your life, but she got what she deserved, especially because she interrupted the play. How rude. It's your sister's play, and yes, maybe the subject matter was a little too close to home, but she did that. I think the mature thing would have been just her walking out. Just walk out. Just walk out, go home, go to the liquor store, go somewhere. Don't interrupt the whole show. But you know what? Nobody left in the audience. Everybody was staying because it was captivating television and captivating theater. The way Jules literally got a sentence of dialogue in the fucking finale. Don't get me started because I'm not going to be able to stop. Just like Kat's storyline has been fucking diddly squat this entire season because apparently she was fighting with the director offset. Sam had the nerve to do all these fucking flashback scenes and put her in a colonial uniform. You know, don't show your knees, God forbid, you know. Glasses, braces, a split part and braids. I know that's what Kat looked like at that time, but I feel like he just was pushing the knife in just a little bit further into Barbie Ferreira, which is absolutely uncalled for. Now, we don't know all that went on behind the scenes, and if you'd like, I can do some more digging on that. I still believe that she deserved more. So back to Jules because that's what the tweet was about. Jules, I've come to realize, is not a great person. I think a lot of people are starting to catch on, which I love that. Don't love it for Hunter because she is everything. And if you haven't seen her walk the runway, she is ethereal. She is truly from another planet. She was done dirty this season. Absolutely. Again, I understand that these are children in high school. They're going to make mistakes. They're going to make the wrong decisions. But fucking Elliot, yeah, that's more than a wrong decision. So Cassie did something and Jules did something to betray their best friend. I think it hits even harder because of how Rue was so invested in Jules. At the end of season 1, in the finale, Jules left Rue as she went on the train. Farewell. Good luck with your drug addiction. She didn't even care. She was like, I'm gonna go visit my friends in the city. You left Rue, and that caused her to spiral, which ultimately was the product was season 2. And in this one, Rue said, no, this time I'm gonna leave her. So when she says that I believe that Jules was my first love, it does sound like she's moving on. Still doesn't know that Jules fucked Elliot, which also was the cause of a lot of Rue's issues. We don't know. What, is Rue dead now? Is her head on a spike? The bitch is a teenager who went to a drug dealer saying, girl, I can sell these pills. I can sell it all. And Lori said, sure, take it. I wish you the best of luck. Remember when Rue literally went through a police chase, went through a backyard, collapsed on a glass table, and only to end up at the drug dealer's apartment? And then she escaped by jumping off the second story, all while having a bladder infection or some kind of situation the bitch was going through with withdrawals. Anyways, this moment between Ash and Fez is going to haunt me for a long time. All right, we're getting serious now. He is not really playing Fez. He is Fez. Well, I would hope that he's not a drug dealer that has all of these issues with crime and death, murder, stabbings in the neck twice. When the red dot rose over Ash's body, I actually covered the screen because I said I have no desire at this point to view this type of violence. I don't want to see that. I know that this is fiction. I know that this character is not real. I can't. It was violent. If you're watching this because you didn't want to see that scene, I completely understand. To give you a quick summary, they got raided. They actually pulled through. The bitch pulled through. She dropped a glass on the floor. It broke everywhere into pieces. She leaned down and she said, shh, to Fez. He was literally about to leave. Flowers in hand, note in hand. It's like, why are you doing all the drug dealing in the first place? Just to survive or to thrive? Because he was about to thrive and then he was denied that opportunity. She tells Fez to not talk because Custer or Buster or Fluster or whatever his fucking name is sitting on the couch trying to get Fez to fess up to Mouse's killing, who killed Mouse. Watching Angus Cloud on the floor yelling for Ash, it's just... But you know what? Ash made his decision. After Faye tells Fez to shut up, Fez walks over, blah, blah, blah. You know, Ash has a knife in his hand, of course. He's going to be just as wild and impulsive as he was in the first season, even though he's a child. But yeah, he stabs Custer Buster Fluster in the neck. Obviously dies. Disgusting. Didn't want to see it. Didn't sign up for it. But what I expect, it's Euphoria. They've got a budget of like $15 million an episode at this point. Fez has to cover his mouth because obviously the police are listening on Custer Buster Fluster's phone, and that was also disgusting. So they're going to get raided. Multiple shots of Faye walking into the side room, backing up from the door, hearing the police chatter outside. Bitch, I would have ball changed the fuck out of that room at least. But instead, she wants to be in the front row of the action in the splash zone. Whatever, girl. They get raided. Ash takes all the guns that they have in this house, which apparently is a lot, and all the ammunition that he hides in the dryer, into the bathroom. He barricades himself. He lays in the bathtub. And my theory when I saw last week's episode was that Ash was going to jump in front of Fez as the police were shooting, therefore saving Fez and dying. But no, we couldn't get a classic cinematic trope. We had to get something even more violent and drawn out, which was Ash shooting, giving it everything he's got from the bathtub into the hallway, inadvertently shoots Fez in the side. Presumably he's fine, I don't know. We think that Ash is dead at this point after multiple back and forth shooting. I didn't know this was a war movie. Door opens, he's on the floor, shoots the SWAT guy in the shoulder. Okay, what did that do? Only pissed everyone else off. Then we get a slow-mo shot of a sniper laser centering on his body, and then I've already discussed this part. He gets shot in the head. Well, presumably. I actually don't know because, like I said, I covered the TV because he loves Fez. He couldn't see a life without him because Fez would have gone to jail for a very long time for Mouse's death and Custer Buster Fluster's death because he would go down for his brother. But at the same time, Ash, he cannot live without him. So he decided not to. Just hit me that Lexi let Rue read her play before she decided to show it to everyone because she probably already knew that she had it harder than the others, so she wanted to make sure it was all right with her. And she added that scene between them in the bedroom as the finishing touch. Very touching. Actually, I'd say that Nate had it pretty damn hard, okay? Because Rue, we could actually learn from the journey. But Nate, all we got with him was just, homoeroticism. Mostly naked football players in golden short shorts dancing to a very gay number. I was living for every single second. Nate, on the other hand, was not. Stormed out as we knew he would. Oh, it's so hard to face the truth. Rue, the entire time, was a completely different demeanor than we've seen her the entire season. She was happy, she was sad, she was emotional, she was grateful, she was reflective, she was a lot of things. Rue just walking around freely owing somebody 10K. That's the main plot hole. We want to be happy for Rue that she's reached this spot in her life, but at the same time, Lori is not going to stop until she gets her money. She doesn't want riches. She doesn't want golden coins. She doesn't want Cartier bracelets, Givenchy, Balenciaga, Gucci, Versace. None of the above. She wants cold hard cash, and that's just something a child can't really give you. So I don't know why you gave her the fucking case in the first place. But you know, I was speaking to my sister, and she told me she thinks there's some drug trafficking situation going on, and clearly that went right over my head, because apparently somebody was screaming from inside the locked closet when Rue was there before she escaped, before she basically jumped to her death but didn't die. Yeah. Not one penis in the Euphoria finale. I mean, did we ask for all the penises that there ever was in Euphoria season 1 and season 2? No. Eric Dane giving a full 10-minute monologue with dick out. Work. McSteamy. And you know what? Actually, I think that was one of my favorite scenes of season 2. I've got to say, that monologue that Cal delivered, he was brutal, but at least he was being real, probably for the first time in his life. And now he's going to prison, so probably for life. Me, trying to see what's going on with Fez and Ashtray. Elliot. Mike motherfucking Wazowski always makes an appearance in a meme. He is going to be around for years. I mean, what year did Monsters, Inc. even come out? Monsters, Inc. came out in 2001. Oh my god, even I was a toddler. So some of you guys watching weren't even born. 2022. Don't fucking talk to me about using a calculator when it's simple math. I don't want to hear it. I'm using a calculator and I don't care what the fuck you say. 21 years ago. Wow. A character that endures. I love that. So yeah, Dominic, let's have a conversation real quick. I know that it probably wasn't your decision, but did we need the full-length song? No, we didn't. We didn't need the full-length song. You know, at the end of Twilight, the first movie, they play Robert Pattinson's bonus track, acoustic, very vibey song that he recorded one random day in the studio that they just happened to throw on the CD just 'cause that everybody was drooling over because we were all obsessed with that pale man years ago. That's what this felt like, except they didn't put it in the credit scene. They put it in the main part of the episode where the action, the tension, the violence, everything is about to be the highest. And we go to Elliot singing to Rue in a bedroom. Dominic deserves to be able to sing in this season, because, you know, he's a musical artist. I wanted to know more about his backstory, because how the fuck do you get on Euphoria after you go do 3 nights at the hotel from, you know, going viral on TikTok? Also, the Apple logo tattoo on his face is real. It was a tribute to his sister, also named Apple. He said that it's to remind him of what he's working for. The whole time I'm thinking HBO is just giving Apple free promotion, or maybe paid promotion. That is very sweet. I don't know if I would put it on my face. He works it, obviously. He also works the dark roots with the blonde hair. Wouldn't be my first choice in the hair department, but I'm not even going to question Kim because she's an icon. And if you don't know who she is, you need to look her up because she's done everyone's hair and won awards for it. So I cannot question the queen. In February 2022, it was confirmed that he and Euphoria co-star Hunter Schafer were dating. That is very interesting. Okay. They are real people. They can have their own lives. And you know what? Cute couple. If the dick is good, the dick is good. God, I lose track so easily. The whole reason I went to Google is to find out why he went to prison. Okay? That is the result of an adult having ADHD that I've had for my entire life, but it wasn't until last year that I got diagnosed. So that answered a lot of questions. Dominic Fike, prison. Let's just say that. He signed a contract with Columbia for $4 million. Dominic was charged with a house arrest for battery of a police officer in 2016. However, in 2017, the rapper was sent to jail for violating the house arrest. Dominic. Dom. And he said, it was just the wrong place, wrong time, charged with my brother. The rapper spent 2 months on house arrest before going to prison. He released his debut EP while still in jail. People loved it. And then he somehow got on Euphoria. So, it all worked out. I like him. He's got a good vibe. There's something about him. Elliot singing to Rue like he didn't have sex with her girlfriend. Yeah. He is acting like nothing happened. Like we didn't see the rain streaks fall across Hunter Schafer's face in an artistic shot. No, that didn't happen, Rue. And then the nerve to sit there and make our short attention span asses listen to a 3.5-minute song from Dominic Fike, even though you're very talented and it was good. He says, yeah, it's a work in progress. I'm still writing it. Babe, you're not still writing it. I think my boyfriend got DoorDash or something because there was some guy taking a picture of our fucking door. So if that's not DoorDash, we're going to have a problem and you're going to have the dash. Levinson, after leaving half of the storylines this season unfinished while still managing to spend 3 whole minutes of the finale having Dominic Fike sing an original song unprompted. Sam has no shame, ladies and gentlemen. Sam has no shame. He does what he wants to do. What more is there to say? I am going to listen to it on Spotify. We just didn't need the entire Spotify song on the show. But somebody said Sam Levinson wasted 5 minutes to try and launch a music career for Dominic Fike. He's already got a music career, babes. He's already got a music career. So it wasn't that. At this point, we know that Sam does whatever the fuck he wants to do. He's not listening to the fans. Neither should he. It's your story. It's your creation. Written, created, and directed by Sam Levinson. It's your vision. I don't want to disturb the vision. That's for sure. But we just have a couple of notes. Okay. So overall, I think it was a fantastic season. If you want me to do another video with my favorite moments from season 2, I will, because I've got a few, especially Suze. Oh my God. Suze is a fucking icon. And this season, she gave us laugh after punch after punch, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. And the fact that they gave her another moment in the finale where she came up on stage, she said, that was me, I'm the real mom. Shout out to Ethan, who conveniently happens to be hiding behind this set piece. Hasn't he been doing such a great job of me? Oh my God. The actress that is playing Suze was also in Legally Blonde. Yes, she was. And Sister Act 2. Oh, what a woman. I would love to meet her. I would love to meet you, girl. She has had so many iconic lines. Actually, now that I think about it, I should just make a whole video on her. She needs an exorcism. Oh my God, it's so good. And Cassie still needs an exorcism. The way she was breathing against that glass. Was that necessary? Absolutely not. And then the way she had so much power, as if she was in the Fenty fashion show, volume 4, strutting down that walkway, stomping on the playbill. Stomped on the playbill. Walked up those stairs and there she was on stage. She ruined the show, but she didn't. She actually elevated it. Then she threw the bitch off the horse, and that was iconic, but I'm glad they got her off that stage. And Maddie said, enough of this. I've had it. Officially. And she went up there. And then Vape Girl, who we haven't seen in a hot minute, she said, get her, Maddie. She deserves it. She fucked your boyfriend. Get her, Maddie. Ooh, she had her vape, though. Couldn't leave the house without that. Shout out to Miss Wanda for joining me today. Miss Wanda Bear. Say, you have anything to say? I hope that it was worth it in the end. Perfect. That about wraps it up. Thank you for joining me today as I shared with you my favorite Euphoria season 2 finale tweets, because every Sunday my entire timeline was filled with tweets, because apparently everyone and their mother and second cousin twice removed and uncle and adopted dogs and cats and ferrets were tweeting about this show every single Sunday. How could I not? I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I know it went to a lot of different places, but I think where we ended up was sweet, solemn, beautiful, looking forward to the future in 2025 when we finally get season 3 of Euphoria. Okay, now we're actually at the end. My name is Jake Wild. See you next time. Bye.